Joint pain relief is one of the most common uses for CBD products on the planet. But with literally hundreds of brands, selecting the best CBD oil for joint pain can feel overwhelming. Through personal experiences, I can easily relate. From vastly different CBD concentrations to different pricing, the product variety is incredible. There's also a good chance you've either tried it or heard of CBD already. According to a poll in August of 2019, 14% of Americans report using CBD products, and the number one reason? It's joint pain. CBD works very well for pain management. Topical salves like SOOTHE by New Phase Blends penetrate the skin and get directly into the joint and into the skin around the joint where it can get to work. I'm Dale Hewitt, founder of New Phase Blends, and today we're talking about CBD use for joint pain relief. The most common joint pain comes along with arthritis. Keep in mind there are over 100 different types of arthritis, and while pain is the universal component, these conditions do not all act alike. In addition, people experience pain and respond to treatments in different ways. As a result, it's highly unlikely that there is a single best CBD oil for joint pain that works for all people with all types of arthritis. There's a bunch of clinical research out there as well. Animal studies have suggested that CBD has pain-relieving and anti-inflammatory properties, but quality studies in humans have not been conducted yet. Some people use, let's say, 1,000 milligram salve on their wrists before working out. They may have had some prior surgery or just arthritis in the wrists. The salve helps manage their chronic pain from those different things. Some people rate their pain on a scale of 1 to 10 being a 10 before using the salve. Some people can even rate it dropping down to a 2 after using it. It really depends on the user. The outcomes of the animal study indicate that topical application of CBD salve is an effective treatment. Researchers observed a reduction in inflammation and hypersensitivity. Topical administration of CBD provided good blood absorption due to avoidance of the first pass metabolism effect that's encountered when we eat or drink things. Research evaluating the safety of CBD is also underway. We know very little at this point, other than it seems to be very safe. So far, no serious safety concerns have come with moderate CBD use. It does have the potential to act with some other types of drugs commonly taken by people with arthritis. You should talk to your doctor before trying CBD if you take any things like prednisone, Aleve, Celebrex, Tramadol, certain antidepressants like Prozac, Celexa, Remeron, Paxil, and even Zoloft. The most common forms of application are sublingual, transdermal, edibles, or inhalation. The best CBD oil for joint pain depends on how you take the CBD, right? So let's break this down. The sublingual vein is located under the tongue. Sublingual forms of drugs have their advantages. Because the medication absorbs quickly, these types of administrations can be important when you need the drug to work right away. The medication penetrates the mucous membrane over the sublingual vein, and it allows the CBD to get directly into the bloodstream. Topical administration avoids the first pass effect of metabolism associated with edible CBD. Topical administration allows for improved bioavailability since it skips that. This method provides a painless method of drug delivery with the added benefit of providing a constant and consistent therapeutic dosage over a period of time. Edibles are a really safe and easy way to administer a full body approach to CBD. They're easy to transport and they can be a tasty snack sometimes too. The downside is that the drug is absorbed from the first pass effect. The result is you lose a lot of potential CBD that could be in your body. Due to potential irritation of the lungs, inhalation would not be my first choice, but it is effective. Even so, it offers an increased bioavailability when compared to edibles or topicals. When you're shopping for CBD, there is good reason to be cautious. CBD products are largely unregulated in the US, Independent testing has shown mislabeling and a lack of quality control. The biggest issues are strength of CBD, the presence of undeclared THC, and contamination with pesticides, metals, and solvents. To find the best CBD oil for joint pain, I would look for the following. Conforms to good manufacturing practices, which is established by the FDA. A certificate of analysis from an independent lab or third-party lab that uses a valid standardized testing method. Also look for products that are manufactured within the US. Is the company subject to an FDA warning label? They have been issued for CBD companies. You should take a look and see if your company is one of them. Good manufacturing practices is just a system for ensuring that products are consistently produced and controlled according to quality standards. It's designed to minimize the risks involved in any pharmaceutical production that cannot be eliminated through testing the final product. The best CBD oil for joint pain will absolutely conform to all of those standards. The designation of GMP covers all aspects of production, from the starting materials, premises, and equipment to the training and personal hygiene of the staff. It's really important. Detailed procedures are essential for each process that could affect the quality of the finished product. There must be systems in place to provide documented proof that correct procedures are constantly followed at each step in the manufacturing process. Anyone can claim his or her product contains what's advertised, but how would you know? Confirmation of product claims such as active ingredients, chemical content, and other factors are essential when buying something that go into your body. Third-party labs will be employed by any producer attempting to make the best CBD oils. They will test each batch of product for purity, CBD and other cannabinoid contents, heavy metal screenings, presence of pesticides. Every one of these will be viewable by scanning a QR code on the product with a smartphone. Here's an example of what that should look like. Buying a US-made product is important for several reasons. An American product will conform to all federal legal standards regarding the THC concentration. American products will be more likely to maintain GMP standards outlined by the FDA. American companies will be based in the US, so if you have a product question, finding the company representative should be easy. Finally, American products will have certificates of analysis from a licensed American company. This makes third-party testing much easier to conform to. When the FDA finds that a manufacturer has significantly violated FDA regulations, the FDA notifies the manufacturer. This notification is often in the form of a warning letter. The warning letter identifies the violations such as poor manufacturing practices, problems with claims for what a product can do, or incorrect directions for use. The letter also makes clear that the company must correct the problem and provides directions and a time frame for the company to inform the FDA of its plans for correction. The FDA then checks to ensure that the company's corrections are adequate. Companies making the best CBD oils will not be found on this list at all. In addition to considering if the CBD actually works, there is also the matter of dosage. It's likely that useful amounts vary from person to person and from ailment to ailment. Like our genes, receptors in the brain and other areas that CBD binds to could be unique to an individual, leading to variable results. The best CBD oils for joint pain will be strong enough to work without breaking your bank account. Some people need a fairly concentrated amount of CBD to manage their joint pains. A 1,000 milligram strength allows people to function at essentially 100% sometimes. Sometimes 500 milligram strength products are what's needed, sometimes even more. Just to put it into perspective, if you have 30 servings of a 1,000 milligram tincture, you're looking at about 33 milligrams per serving. Some people need more, some need less. But the bottom line is, if you're suffering from joint pain, there is strong evidence that a CBD product could help you manage the pain more effectively. CBD products are meant to improve overall health. I'm confident that by following the recommendations in this article, you'll find which CBD product is best for your joint pain.